Well, I certainly hope you've been having a great Saturday. I know we started off pretty wet for a lot of us, but others didn't get a drop of rain, just depending on where you were. And check out this scene. Sun setting out at Douglas Lake in Dandridge. What a gorgeous scene that was with the clouds and the orange that is on the lake. Well, 79 was our high today after a warm start, but we finished average for this time of the year finally. And we got a little bit of rain. Not even a tenth of an inch though, although other places had a lot more than that. We sorry. It must not have taken this. No, I don't want that one because it's current. There we are. 3, 2, 1. Well, the day has been pretty decent after we had some rain early this morning. I certainly hope your Saturday has been going well. Just wanted to show you how beautiful the sunset ended up being out in Douglas Lake in Dandridge. Wow, look at that orange reflecting off the water. Can hardly ask for better than that. We started off pretty mild in the morning, 65 degrees, well below our average, but we ended up average for the afternoon high, 79. Didn't even get a tenth of an inch of rain at the airport, but there were many that got a lot more than that. We ended up getting up to 1 inch to 2 inches, and in some isolated cases, more than 3. And that led to some flash flooding back in Sevier County, right around Pigeon Forge, and also in the Dollywood and those areas ended up getting over 3 inches of rain. That was a pretty good deluge. Otherwise, we had almost 2.5 up near Rogersville, and then in the west part of Knox County, ended up getting about 1 inch of rain, maybe slightly more in some spots, down toward Tellico Plains, almost 1.5 inches. So we had some much needed rain. Then most of us in the afternoon stayed dry, although we did have some spotty showers and a couple of thunderstorms that ended up developing, but they didn't last that long, at about an hour for most of them or less. So forecast lows tonight, we should be pretty dry after midnight, and we're going down the low 60s to upper 50s back toward the higher elevations. Don't be surprised if you see some patchy fog in the morning. I'll show you that in a minute. Forecast highs back into the low 80s, some of us in the middle 80s down in Tellico Plains, for instance. Then we'll be around 80 degrees back in Crossville. The rest of us somewhere in between those two numbers. Well, Futurecast reveals those showers disappear. We'll be partly cloudy to mostly clear overnight, but by morning we will have fog forming, especially where we had a lot of rain. And that fog could get a little dense too, but eventually it will burn away. And then we're left with abundant sunshine for the rest of your Sunday afternoon. The only chance of rain really is a spotty shower. It's a very low chance, and it'd be in the Smokies right along the North Carolina line. Rest of us should stay dry, but we have some chances coming up from a tropical system, tropical depression number 9. But first I want to talk about Hurricane Humberto. It's a Category 5 now on the Sanford-Simpson scale. 160-mile-an-hour wind. What a monster. Very symmetrical. Classic major hurricane. The eye well formed and staying together. You can see all the way down into the ocean. It's moving to the west-northwest at about 10 miles per hour, but it is expected to do a curve, slowly weaken, and go around Bermuda and stay away from the United States. Of course, it can cause some swells. We could get some swells along the coastline even that far away. And then we have a second system, tropical depression number 9 we've been watching. It's expected to become a tropical storm within the next 24 hours as it moves over the islands of the Bahamas. And they have warnings out for tropical storm. Otherwise, it's going up close to South Carolina. As it grazes the Carolinas, there's going to be quite a bit of rain. Still could have several inches and also some swells and maybe just a slight storm surge from that system. But it's expected to stall and then curve out to sea. And the reason is trough of low pressure we have here along the coastline is going to be moving offshore, and it's going to kind of suck the system up and carry it away from the United States. Let's hope that scenario sticks, because otherwise we're going to have to increase chance of rain around here, and it's going to cause more havoc for those along the coastline. In the meantime, even forecast projections, multiple ones, show this scenario being plausible. Now, there's one outlier that kind of curves it away well before, but most likely it's going to come somewhere into this zone, stall a little bit, and then eventually get pushed out to sea. So here's your 7-day forecast. We have a 20% chance of showers possible, spotty Monday into Thursday because of this system and where it's going. But hopefully we'll be out of here after Thursday. Our temperatures come down because the clouds are going to increase a little bit, especially on Thursday. And then we dry up, have a gorgeous Friday and Saturday into next weekend. Hope you have the great rest of your weekend on Sunday. I'll see you back here again very soon.